Washington, on your side.
By the way, speaking of cars, how would you like to check out a Ferrari?
Yeah, for a lot of people, it might be one of the top things on your dream list if you maybe won the lotto.
Well, that dream can actually come to reality this weekend in Leesburg. Kid O'Shea is around town at Spring Thaw Ferrari Car Show. Hey, kid.
Yeah, won the lottery or maybe just got picked in the NFL draft. Maybe you'll be driving one of these pretty soon. I want to introduce you to Laura. A big thing going on this weekend. Tell us all about the event happening.
Right, so this is my 13th year hosting Spring Thaw. It's a Ferrari Club of America Mid-Atlantic region event, and this is the 4th year that I've had it here at the Village of Leesburg. And Ferrari Club owners, registrants, they sign up for the event. It's open to the public. Anybody can come and take a peek. There'll probably be about 40 to 50 cars.
Our second live camera is showing you just the 6 that are here right now. 7, I mean, and this is amazing just to see these set up, but it's going to be all lined up here.
Yeah, all lined up this whole entire street. We're actually going to be over there at Trevinia Restaurant, and it starts at noon and goes till about 4:30.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. These beautiful cars, but what's really cool, and I want to introduce you to Mike here from Vino Bistro, is you can walk around the Village of Leesburg and just have cocktails out whenever you want, all the time.
Absolutely.
So what do you have here for us today?
Well, some people start the day at 6:15 in the morning with a cup of coffee, but we've got a little Frozé, a Frozen Rosé to start the day with, right?
This isn't the first time Mike and I have worked together. You know me well, Mike. Yeah, it matches my shirt.
Hey, matches your shirt. I was thinking the same thing. Well done.
But that is kind of cool that you can walk around here. You can do shopping anytime, have an open drink, look at some cars this weekend. A great thing to do.
To start the day with a Frozé. Cheers to that,
my
kid.
friend. Thank you very much. I'm going to go look at some fancy cars. We're going to talk prices of these cars. And by the way, you guys, I'm not going to take a sip of this right now because they're going to let me drive one of these cars a little later this morning on Good Morning Washington. You know, I don't know if that's a good idea to trust me behind one of these expensive cars. Do you guys? What do you guys think?
You don't even have a car, kid. Yeah. So
he does now.
danger. He doesn't drive on a daily basis, so
Don't trust him in a golf cart.
I think he'll be in the one that's on rails.
Yeah, exactly.
he needs bumpers. If there's one person I would put in a Ferrari, it's you.
Yeah.
I said, all you have to do is just start it up for me and give me a little bit of engine, give me a little bit of roar.
I know.
Veronica's like, let me hear it purr.
Well, for many, a Ferrari is a dream car to buy if you can somehow strike it rich.
Yeah, and that dream can actually become a reality this weekend in Leesburg. Kid O'Shea is around town at the Spring Thaw Ferrari Show.
Yeah, some pretty fancy cars, and this weekend you can experience all these cars. Village at Leesburg is going to hold an event with these great Ferraris that are on hand. I want to introduce everybody to Bill here. Tell us about your car.
So this is 1986 Ferrari Mondial 3.2, and it's a cabriolet convertible, and my first car, and it's a great family car, great starter if you want to get into the Ferrari Club.
I remember this car growing up in the 80s. This was like the car. This is the car the Pope rode in the 80s?
This was the only car that the Pope had rode in. Not this exact one, but this model.
This
yes,
model.
yes.
I like this. Would be a good starter car for somebody like me.
Yes, it absolutely would. Yeah.
All right, let's head on over here to Dan. Tell us about your beautiful Ferrari.
Well, this is a 360. It's a 2000. It's one of 3 Ferraris that I own.
So it's an addiction, or
for 25 years, yes.
So how fast does this car go?
It's a 200-mile-an-hour car.
Wow! And how often do you actually get it up to 200?
Not on these streets.
Okay. Good answer when you're on TV. Laura, you organize this whole event. If families want to come out tomorrow, what time should they be here?
12 o'clock, it kicks off, and the Ferraris will be lined up right around that time up until about 4:30.
And who gets more excited, little kids that come and see the cars or grown men?
Right, well, the grown men turn into little kids when they see the cars.
And women, too, we should point out.
Yes, yeah, lots of female car fanatics as well, which is exciting. We're rare, but we're out there.
That's awesome. Thank you very much. We come over to Greg here. Look at this beautiful car. Who's this, I should say?
This is a 2016 Ferrari F12. We started Loudoun County Exotics a year and a half ago to help support the car community and take care of everyone's cars, from daily drivers to your high-end exotics.
Actual retail price without going over on a car like this?
On a 2016, about $270,000.
I'm not going to ask where people get the money from, but I'm clearly in the wrong profession. KJ, tell us about your beautiful car.
It's a 430 Scuderia. It's the special version of the F430.
Beautiful. And how fast does this puppy go?
I don't know. I haven't found out yet.
Really? How long have you had it?
A couple of years. Been looking for it for 3+ years, and I found the right one.
Oh, so it takes some time. You don't just pick any.
I haven't had a chance to. So.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much. And finally, we come on over here to Ron and this car.
This is a Ferrari 458, and it's 560 horsepower. And I really like taking it out on racetracks.
Well,
it's great fun.
It looks beautiful. So how fast do you get this up to?
The fastest I've gone is 158 down at the Daytona Speedway.
I can't imagine. Now, I may get a chance to drive this car a little later, or maybe I'll just ride in it. We'll talk about that coming up after 8 o'clock. We just went through a couple of cars here, 40 to 50 this weekend. Village at Leesburg. We'll send it back to you guys.
All right, very cool.
Welcome back to Good Morning Washington. I'm Kid O'Shea around town. We're at Village at Leesburg right now, and we're going to tell you about some fun stuff happening here this weekend. But most importantly, look at the nice fire that they have here. And I want to introduce you to Michael, and he is with Vino Bistro, and you are just one of the many restaurants and bars here. But you can actually walk around and shop and drink alcoholic beverages.
I know.
At Village at Leesburg.
I know, great, isn't it? Right, all day we can have a little Frozé here and come and see some fabulous Ferraris and walk up and down the main street, and yeah.
Where have you been all my life? That's amazing.
I know, right?
You Frozé, some wine. I'm not going to take any sips of this because I'm about to drive a Ferrari. So let's flip around and show you all these amazing cars that are here right now. And I want to introduce you to Ron. He's one of the Ferrari owners out here this morning. Tomorrow, starting at noon, 40 to 50 different Ferraris will be here for families to come by and see. How are you? Good to see you. Tell us about the engine on this car.
Well, this is a Ferrari 360. It has a 400 horsepower engine, mounted mid-engine. They're wonderfully exotic.
Tell me about your club that you guys are part of and how exciting it is to come out and bring the cars out and show it off to the public.
The Ferrari Club of America has about 6,500 members. There's about 300 in our region, which is the Mid-Atlantic, and we do about 25 events a year.
I'm learning these aren't just cars, these are like family members.
Yes.
They are well thought out on which ones you decide. Some people have multiple, some people get rid of old ones. It's like saying goodbye to a family member. It's not difficult.
Yeah,
easy.
Most of us keep it as a hobby car. So we have a regular car that we drive every day.
So now, the engine in the front, how common is it for the engines to be in the back and the front? Is it?
Most of them are in the back.
Okay.
But this is a 485 horsepower. This is called the model is a 550.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually mid-engine. They put the front engine so far back, the weight is behind the front wheels. So it handles like a mid-engine car,
wow,
even though the engine's in the front.
All right, we're going to go over to your car. I don't know if you heard earlier on Good Morning Washington, but Adriana Hopkins said she wouldn't trust me behind the wheel of a golf cart. Now, I don't think that's fair. Yes, I no longer own a car because I live in the city, but I've driven cars before, people. But I have never driven a Ferrari. In fact, I had the option to just ride in the car. I said, no, I want to drive it. Okay, let's put our seatbelts on here. Don't tell me the price tag of the car yet. Okay, there's the brake.
Turn that forward.
Turn that forward.
And engine start.
Engine start. Look at that. There's a button. Oh my goodness. All right. Now what?
Put it in first. Keep your foot on the brake.
Okay, so we're going to be in automatic mode.
Right.
Okay, so it's in first now.
And then just slowly.
Take my foot off the brake?
Yeah, and a little bit of gas.
Oh, okay. Oh, God. All right.
Very good.
Hey, do I look comfortable? Oh, okay, see you guys. Come out and check out all these cool cars this weekend. You won't be able to drive them, but you'll be able to learn a lot about them. This is really nice, actually.
Very nice.